spectrum, top-notch barbershop, and sports and performance physical therapy.
course, the wind picks up.
Good evening, everybody. Todd Miller, Jared Young here with you, local sports program, bringing you another Nevada Storm home game at McQueen High School, where we have our typical win. Nevada Storm playing the Wasatch Warriors tonight. What do you think, Jared?
I think we're going to have a great game here. Wasatch has quite a smaller roster than the Storm. They do play each other, seems like, every year, at least for the last 3 years. Some keys to the game tonight for the Wasatch Warriors. Pretty much Becky Reese is who we're going to be looking out for. She is the quarterback, the running back, leads the team in pretty much every single category on both sides of the ball. So if the Nevada Storm can take away Becky Reese tonight, that's going to be huge. Last week they had quite a few breakdowns in protection on the run game, and also were not able to really pass the ball. However, looking to Hannah Anderson, she was kind of a breakout player for the Storm last week, a new addition to the Storm roster. So we're going to be keeping an eye on her. She had 117 yards on 11 carries last week. We might also be looking to see the Storm break it up a little bit and move into the pass game, maybe try a couple things out with the size of Wasatch's roster, maybe give the Storm an opportunity to try a couple new things.
Yeah, to me, Wasatch they have a small team, and they always have had a small team.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a Division III team. The Nevada Storm obviously playing in the Pro League, so typically those rosters are much larger.
Kind of like Denver last time. Denver was huge.
Yeah, Denver did have a pretty large roster a couple weeks ago. Something we'll come to expect from a lot of these Division I pro teams. The Nevada Storm come into today's game sitting at number 13 in the WFA Pro. The Wasatch Warriors are coming in at number 18 in D3. Nevada Storm sitting at 24th in the Massey ratings at this moment, and Wasatch coming in around 46.
As I said, it's a beautiful day here in Reno. It's pretty close to 80 today, if not at 80 or so. But we've got our typical wind that comes every single day, it seems like, especially up here at McQueen. You get these afternoon winds coming down and get kind of gusty, so you'll probably hear it on our mics and stuff because we're up here in our little crow's nest high above the field. But it's the best vantage point, so you just do what you do.
Yeah, should be a pretty good game out there today. I was watching Jesse Felker, the quarterback for the Nevada Storm, throw a few passes, and should look pretty good today. The wind's blowing in, it seems like, from the east, at least from our vantage point, so this kickoff should be interesting. Becky Reese, who I mentioned earlier for Wasatch, is also the punter and the kicker for the Wasatch Warriors. So
she does everything.
She certainly does.
And it also looks like she's pretty much the smallest one on the team.
Yeah. Looks like Alyssa Williams back for the Nevada Storm.
Storm falls on it on the Wasatch 48.
Yeah, kickoff recovered by Sarah Anderson, and the Storm are going to have pretty good field position here to start off this drive. Jesse Felker in at quarterback. And you'll see for both teams, really, we're going to see a lot of players play on both sides of the ball. So we'll keep our eyes out for that, especially for Wasatch. Those girls are going to get pretty tired out there.
1st and 10 for the Storm. Handoff up the middle. Doesn't get much anywhere up to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Macias Hicks on the carry, but taken down immediately in the backfield by Kendra Hall. That's going to be, it looks like she got about a yard. Maybe not. Are they going to give it to her?
They marked it on the 48. So
They were moving that post over there for a little bit. Wasn't sure quite where they were going to place that ball. It's going to be Macias Hicks again in the backfield.
Handoff this time cuts to the outside, gets around the corner, still on her feet, up to the 40, all the way up to about the 37 of Wasatch, close to a first down.
Yeah, big missed tackle there by Casey Marshall.
And that is a first down, so they move the chains for the Storm.
Well, Macias Hicks is going to check out of the game for the Storm, and we're going to have last week's rushing leader, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago, rushing leader Hannah Anderson check into the game. She's going to be in the backfield. Alyssa Williams out wide left.
Bad snap. Picks it up way back in Storm territory, goes down for a loss of a lot, all the way down to the 44 of the Storm.
Yeah, clear miscommunication on that. It looked like Jessie Felker was expecting that to be a direct snap to Hannah Anderson, and she took off for the block, and Anderson just didn't get the message, it seems. Well, Anderson's going to check out, and Macias Hicks is going to check back in under center.
That was a loss of 17, so it's going to be second down and 27 now.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what the Nevada Storm struggles are in their very first game here a couple weeks ago. They had, on their first 4 drives, they fumbled 3 times.
Whistle blown, so play is stopped.
And I think we had some movement there on the Storm offensive line, so that's going to back them up another 5 yards.
Storm going in the wrong direction on this first possession. See if they can make up for it.
That was a delay of game and 5-yard penalty.
Delay game, all right.
All right, well, second and a million here.
Breaks through in the middle, still on her feet, crosses the 50, still going all the way up to about the 47 of Wasatch. Gets some of that yardage back.
Yeah, nice pickup there by the quarterback, Jessie Felker. We're going to see that a lot. She is the team's scoring leader with 2 touchdowns, both coming from within the red zone. And it looks like number 64, Reese Lowry, is going to check out of the game.
Storm comes up to the line.
Number 4, Laura Zander, out wide.
Nice pass. Oh, through her fingers. So falls incomplete.
And Williams in the slot had a beat on it, but just couldn't quite haul it in. And looks like the punt team's going to come out here.
So the Storm's going to go 4 and out on their first possession.
Now, Anderson's got a pretty good leg on her. I was watching her kick some punts earlier. She was kicking them about 30 yards, and that might be pretty good here for the Storm.
We had 12 on the field for the Storm, so that's going to back them up a little bit here for this punt.
And the penalties continue to fly here for Nevada.
Always seems to be the normal for the Storm in the first quarter, and then they kind of calm down.
Great punt by Anderson.
Tried to be a little sneaky there, did not work. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 6 for the Warriors.
Yeah, punt recovered by number 26, Becky Reese.
Handoff up the middle, gets swallowed instantly. No gain there for the Warriors.
Give to number 6, Shania O'Neal.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Warriors. Still deep in their own territory. Nothing there on that one. Actually, a loss of a yard or 2. Be 3rd and 12.
Yeah, I think Reese tried to take it herself on that one and just got nowhere. That big storm line.
Warriors come up to the ball. Bad snap, picks it up, and gets hit in the end zone. Are they gonna, don't know if they're gonna call it a safety.
They're calling it 4th down.
Yep. So the Storm comes up big in their first defensive stand here.
And Wasatch is gonna punt from the back of their own end zone. Becky Reese into punt.
Almost blocked. And that goes out. It's going to be marked at the 41 of the Warriors. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Storm.
Cassie Macias Hicks tried to pick that one up, but just couldn't quite get the right angle.
I think she couldn't decide if it was going to go out or not, and it kind of stopped and kind of caught her on surprise.
Yeah, well, the Storm are going to be lined up here pretty much where they started on their first drive. If they can take care of some of those flags, I think they'll be all right. Jesse Felker had a nice run to break it open on that last drive.
1st and 10 for the Storm from the 40.
It's going to be Hannah Anderson in the backfield.
Nice little run to the outside, still on her feet, gets all the way inside the 30 to about the 29, and that's going to move the chains.
Yeah, nice run by Anderson. She had a chance at redemption there on the same play. Taken down by Dimitri Wallentine. Anderson's going to come out of the game, and Macias Hicks is going to check back in.
First and 10.
Seasock in at fullback.
Little keeper there, comes to the inside. Still on her feet, crosses the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Storm.
Jesse Felker with a 3rd touchdown of the season. And we've got an injured Wasatch Warrior down on the field. And if I'm not mistaken, that looks like Becky Reese. That would be huge for Wasatch if she is down.
I didn't see if she took a hit or what.
It almost looked like a non-contact. She got pushed down by Alyssa Williams, but there wasn't a lot of force in it.
Kind of looks like she's holding her knee, but couldn't tell. But she's not comfortable right now, that's for sure.
And Reese is going to be helped off the field. I'm not sure who they have to back up at quarterback. But it's going to be Alyssa Williams in for the kick.
She's got a little limp going as she's walking off the field, so hopefully she's all right and comes back in.
Yeah, Wasatch is not deep over there. They showed up with 14 players on their roster, so
I'm sure we will see her again, though.
wind starting to blow in a little bit from the north.
Of course.
And Williams with the PAT.
Up and good. So that makes it 7-0 Storm with 8:40 left to go in the first here. No commercial breaks tonight since we're on YouTube and we're not national, so be a lot of idle time.
Yeah, nice run there by Jessie Felker, though, to put the ball in the end zone. It's about a 30-yard touchdown run. She had some nice blocks there. Unfortunately for Wasatch, looks like they may have lost their number one player, Becky Reese, who leads them in pretty much every category on both sides of the ball. And looks like she may be coming back onto the field to return the kick.
Of course.
Well, number 26, Becky Reese, back to return. It's going to be number 3, Hannah Anderson,
She's still
to kick off.
She's still got a little bit of a limp going too, so we'll see how she does on this one.
Yeah, she's certainly not comfortable back there. Wasatch traded games the last few weeks with the Oregon Cougars. They lost at the Cougars 20-6 on April 27th, and then beat the Cougars at home 20-12 on May 4th. So,
Want to take an over-under on how many times the ball gets blown off the tee tonight?
oh, that wind's not slowing down.
Nice kick. Fielded about the 13. She crosses the 20, 25. Still on her feet, 30, 35. Gets all the way up to about the 39-yard line before she's brought down.
Yeah, Shania O'Neill on the return evaded some tackles there before finally being taken down by number 0, Haley Seesock.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball at their own 39.
It's going to be number 9, Riley Butters, in the backfield for Wasatch.
Handoff. Oh, keeper. Yeah, she's kind of going a little gingerly there. Gets pushed out at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, not a ton of acceleration on that run. She had an initial good jump on it, but she just looked uncomfortable as she tried to turn the corner. But a gain of a yard. So 2nd and 9 here for Wasatch.
Bust through, nice run. Gets all the way up to the 49. It's going to be close to a 1st down for the Warriors. See where they mark it, and they're going to move the chain. So 1st down.
And Nevada brought the blitz up the middle, but Butters was just able to bounce to the outside and evade the tackle. 1st and 10, Wasatch.
Warriors up to the line. Handoff again, cuts to the inside, has a hole, gets all the way up to the Storm 43 about.
Butters with about a 7-yard run.
Looks like they're going to mark her at the 45. I thought she made a little bit farther than that. So 2nd down and 4.
Stop by 44.
Warriors making a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not sure I agree on where that ball was
Yeah,
placed.
she was past the 35 or
Yeah.
45, excuse me.
Well, Reese is hanging in there tough. Still Butters in the backfield.
Oh, ball's loose and picked up by the Storm on the Warrior 49.
Well, she tried to fake the ball to Butters and roll out to her left there, but just couldn't quite hang on to the ball, and ball is recovered by number 64, Reese Lowry. And Jesse Felker's gonna trot back onto the field. And it's gonna be number 3, Hannah Anderson, in at running back. Williams out left.
Picks her lane nice and carefully. Gets about 8 yards out of it.
A direct snap to Anderson. She was carrying a defender there for a second before the assist by number 35, Stacy Ewing. Anderson's going to come off for a rest, and it's going to be Cassie Macias Hicks in at running back.
2nd down and 2. Handoff up the middle, has a hole, a big hole. She's still on her feet and just bowls her way through on that one. Touchdown Storm.
And Cassie Macias Hicks with the touchdown. Nice stiff arm there on Becky Reese to avoid the tackle. And the Storm are going to take a 13-0 lead.
I don't know if we'll be able to see it tonight with the stadium lights, but I guess everybody was seeing the northern lights here last night. The Aurora Borealis was coming through strong all across the country and stuff. Oh, it's blocked. And goes in for the extra point.
And that's going to be a 2-point conversion for the Nevada Storm. So 15-0 Storm off of a blocked kick.
That was it too.
Well, when it goes good, it goes good.
Yeah, right. Well, and for a long time when we first started, that's all we saw. There were no kicks, especially in Division III. You see a lot of 2-point conversions.
So with 5:16 left here in the first, it's now 15-0 Storm over the Warriors.
You mentioned the Aurora Borealis tonight. I think I'm gonna try to go see it myself.
Have to find a nice dark spot, but I saw some great pictures online from the area, so.
Yeah, I might head out towards Pyramid tonight and see. Sounds like between 11 and 1 o'clock is supposed to be the best time.
I don't know if I'll be awake that late. I was last night, but I completely forgot about it.
Well, Anderson to kick off. Reese and O'Neill back to receive the kick.
Warriors down it on the 27.
After the kickoff, it's a Warriors first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors on their own 28.
Here we go, defense, here we go. Here we go, defense, here we go. Here we go, defense, here we go. Let's go, defense.
And looks like we have a timeout on the field. So we're going to take a quick one ourselves so we can get a drink of water. We'll be right back. And we're back. Todd Miller, Jared Young, local sports program, and the Nevada Storm here at McQueen High School. 15-0 right now, Storm over the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm sure Wasatch took that timeout just to give their players a rest. Many of them obviously playing both sides of the ball tonight, so.
Yeah, they've only got 3-4 on the sidelines, so not many to switch out there. Try to go up the middle there, and the Storm swallows them up.
Warriors second down.
Yeah, the give was to Casey Marshall of the Wasatch Warriors. Saw Marshall catching some passes in the end zone in the pregame warm-up. Just got some hands.
Little keeper goes to the outside. She's got a little bit more speed this time. Gets met up at the 41, falls down to the 42-yard line.
That's a run for a minimal gain.
Yeah, narrowly avoided a tackle by Haley Seesock and then taken down on the outside by number 28, Alyssa Williams. Williams is going to check out, and it's going to be number 13, Victoria Moreno, in at corner.
So third down and a long 5 for the Warriors. Handoff up the middle. Gets all the way up to about the 36.
Yeah, nice little gain there for Marshall. She had a nice hole.
Lost her helmet there. Now, if the rules are saying that means she has to come off for a play?
That's what my thought was as well. I think that's what they're discussing at the moment.
Oh, wow. Face mask on the Storm.
Yeah, huge penalty, 15 yards.
So that would explain why her helmet came off. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors, now in Storm territory on the 49. up the middle with the whole line all the way up to about, where'd she end up going?
It looks like the ball came out.
Yeah. Oh, and the Storm got it.
Fumble recovered by number 43, Autumn Gehringer. And a huge push there by the Wasatch Warriors results in a fumble.
I'm trying to remember the name of that play. The NFL did it a lot this year, and I can't remember what they called it.
The tush push?
Yes. That's what it was.
Well, that was quite the tush push if I've ever seen one. That was impressive. Too bad it resulted in a fumble.
Yep, so now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Storm at their 39.
Felker in at quarterback, Anderson in at running back.
Comes to the inside, trying to cut the corner, picks up a block, has a hole, crosses the 50, 45, still on her feet, all the way up to about, they're going to mark her out at the 40 of the Warriors. Nice run, and that will move the chains.
Yeah, she was looking to take that inside, but made a nice cut back to the outside and had a ton of room. Picked up some nice blocks along the way. Felker's going to come off the field. It's going to be Macias Hicks in at quarterback and Anderson in the backfield.
Nice hole up the middle. Oh, and gets tripped up right about the 28-yard line.
I have been extremely impressed by her willingness to be patient and wait for the hole to open up and then just explode through it.
Yes. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Storm on the Warrior 26.
Well, Anderson's going to come out and Felker's going to check back into the game along with Alyssa Williams. Cassie Macias Hicks will stay in the game in at running back.
Looking to pass, lets it go. Caught. Crosses the 15, the 10 still on her feet. And she's going to get a little help into the end zone. Touchdown, Storm.
Haley Seesaw with her first touchdown of the season. She almost got tripped up there, but Williams picked her up and made sure that she made that run into the end zone. And that's going to make it 21-0 Nevada Storm.
Storm lines up for the extra point.
Williams in for the kick. Wasatch blocked the kick last time.
Kick is up. Ooh, and goes wide right. So
Well, I suppose that's a good thing they had that 2-point conversion, huh?
So with a minute 10 left here in the first, 21-0 Storm.
Well, Williams 1 for 3 tonight on kicks. She had a pretty good game kicking a couple weeks ago against Denver. I'm not sure it was quite as windy though.
I actually think it was a little bit windier.
Think so?
Yeah, because I know one of the cameras was on a pole. It was blowing all over the place. It's a little bit. It was only supposed to be like 8 miles an hour. They said today. It's a little bit more than that, but this is like our typical afternoon breeze. So
Maybe it's a directional thing for her.
yeah. Yeah, the wind is coming more out of the northeast this time. Usually comes from behind us, from the west. Nice kick. Takes a bounce towards the Storm, and they down it on the 25, 26-yard line.
Down by number 26, Becky Reese, and she is slow to get up. And a little hobble there.
Yeah, she's definitely far from 100% right now.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because she really is the whole key, I'm sure, to their game plan. Reese with 218 yards on 45 carries over the last couple weeks. She's pretty much their entire offense. It's going to be Butters in at running back.
Storm showing blitz up the middle, gets maybe a yard out of it.
Yeah, Reese tries to sneak it, but she's just met immediately by Nisha Washington.
Oh, and there was a fumble on that one, and Nevada Storm comes up with it. I hear the announcers say Reno, it throws me off.
Yeah, and Reese is down on the sideline.
So that's going to be a timeout for the Warriors.
Well, fumble recovered by the Nevada Storm. And I'm not sure I would continue to have Reese run that ball.
Yeah.
They've got to find something else because 2 fumbles back-to-back on her trying to quarterback sneak that ball, and she's clearly in too much pain to be able to handle the rock.
Be interesting to see what they're going to do.
We'd also like to thank Spectrum for their internet, TV, and phone for your home today. Advanced high-speed Wi-Fi 24/7. New order support available. Internet plans, bundle and save with Spectrum.
First and 10 for the Storm. Oh, and hitting the ball's loose. And it looks like the Storm recovered it. They took a little too much time there to hand it off and let that play develop, and the Warriors just pounced all over it.
Yeah, Felker barely sucked that ball back up.
So a little bit of a loss. It's going to be second down and almost 12 now.
Yeah, Laura Zander's going to check out, and it's going to be Hannah Anderson. Hannah Anderson in the backfield, and it's going to be Cassie Macias Hicks under center. Jesse Felker is checked out of the game.
Direct snap, going to come to the inside. Picks up some blocks. Nice run, goes in for a touchdown.
Hannah Anderson with a nice, almost 30-yard touchdown, about 27 yards on the run.
So again, the Storm's lining up for an extra point.
Williams 1 for 3 tonight. Let's see if she can get it up.
That one is good. 28-0 with 1 second left here in the first.
Storm!
Yeah, I'm glad I grabbed my sweatshirt out of the car, 'cause as soon as the sun goes down, it's gonna start getting nippy.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I went out and I grabbed mine myself. If you live up in the Northwest, you know what it's like up here.
I've been just finished up with the lacrosse season, and I think yesterday was the nicest day that we had all season long. Snow, rain, wind. I don't think we had and cold. I don't think we had a decent game all season. So yesterday was kind of a treat, but it still got cold as soon as the sun went down.
In classic Nevada fashion.
Oh, of course.
Well, Becky Reese is not on the field for Wasatch. In the backfield, it's going to be Butters and O'Neill to receive the kick. Hannah Anderson to kick off for Nevada.
That kick is going to bounce out.
And we're going to have a re-kick. So that should help Wasatch get a little better field position with 1 second left here in the game.
Yep. And that's the end of the second.
Are they going to call it the end? All right, well, we're going to halftime.
Halftime? No, we got another quarter.
Second quarter, excuse me.
So at the end of the first, 28-0 Nevada Storm over the Wasatch Warriors. We'll be right back.
Right now, the Nevada Storm would like to thank all the mothers for coming out today.
And we're back getting ready to start the second here. Storm and the Warriors. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on the 35.
And a little change here at quarterback. It's going to be Riley Butters.
Gets a couple yards out of that. Bowls over her own player, and that player is... Oh, she's getting up.
Yeah, Marshall trying to direct, it seemed, her blocker ended up pushing her down. That was Emily Stahl, who got pushed down to the ground. She was a little slow to get up, but it looks like she's going to be all right. So Wasatch better be careful injuring their own players.
Yeah. 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors. Ball on the 38. Handoff up the middle. She's still on her feet. Gets up to about the 47, 48, so gain of a couple yards there.
Yeah, the give again was to Marshall.
Third down.
It looks like we're going to have a little rotation here in quarterbacks between Riley Butters and Mackenzie Wallentine. I'm not sure we're going to be able to see Reese back in the game.
No, she was sitting on the bench. It almost looked like she had some ice on her knee or something like that. Handoff up the middle. Nice hole. She's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. And that's a first down for the Warriors.
With the short run, the Warriors have gained another first down.
Yeah, just barely she reached that line, but it was enough.
First and 10 from the 45 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and Marshall gets up a little bit slow. I'm sure that the constant work is starting to wear a little bit.
I know I couldn't handle playing both directions.
Absolutely not. I think I said before the game, this has got to be one of the best conditioned teams in the league.
Ball's loose, and the Warriors fall on it. Loss of about 2, it looks like.
Dropping the ball is the Warriors.
Yeah, muffed snap. Wasatch better be careful. They've already fumbled twice here in the first half.
Timeout, Warriors.
Well, while we have a timeout, I've got some scores here from around the league. The DC Divas took down the Tampa Bay Inferno 25-15. The Minnesota Vixen took down the Dallas Elite Mustangs 64-24. Wow. St. Louis Slam beat the Derby City Dynamite 27-0. Houston Energy beat the Zydeco Spice 26-6. And the Cali War are currently losing to the Mile High Blaze 23-6. That's an ongoing game. We'll keep an eye on that score for sure. The Storm will take on Cali at home in LA next week.
Well, Mile High, I mean, when they were here a couple weeks ago, they were a strong team.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely going to have to keep our eyes on them as the season progresses. Mile High moved up just 2 spots in the Massey ratings this week, but I'm sure if they end up finishing out this game, that'll be huge.
Yeah, that'll be a big win. That should move them up quite a bit. Little keeper tries to get through, gets to the 40, so a loss there.
Yeah, and Butters is lit up there in the backfield. It's going to be...
She tried to take her time and see if there's any holes and just got punished for it.
Yeah, so 3rd and 15 here for Wasatch.
Warriors come up to the ball. Looks like that was another kind of tush push, and it worked for him. Got a few yards back.
Yeah, about a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 11, though. And I assume we're going to see a punt here from Wasatch.
Sitting at 4th and 11. Ball on the 44.
Yeah, unfortunately, their quarterback, running back, kicker, punter, Becky Reese, is on the sideline, so I'm not sure who their backup punter is.
Or if at this point they just might go for it.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
4th and 11 is tough, but if you don't have anyone to kick the ball.
And it looks like they are going to go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tressa Clark back there to take the snap.
Not a bad kick. Picked up at the 30, crosses the 45-50 into Warrior territory. Still on her feet. Still going. Wow. Broke that tackle. Gets all the way up to the 26 before she is stopped.
Yeah, Cassie Macias Hicks on the return. Huge return for the Storm, and that's going to set them up in great field position. She was not going to go down. I think she wanted that touchdown.
We got a flag down on that one, though. See what they call.
Even after the flag,
and that's going to be an illegal block in the back on the Storm. So that's going to negate a pretty good return there. They're still going to have decent field position. I assume they're going to spot it right about the 45. And they do. So 1st and 10 from the Wasatch 45.
Storm comes up to the ball.
Felker in at quarterback. Macias Hicks in at running back.
Handoff comes the inside back to the middle. And gets all the way up to almost where the ball was originally.
Yeah, a nice hole and a little fake out there. Reese Lowry, number 64, takes it up the middle for just about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Shadow starting to come into play here as the sun sets.
Yeah, that's going to throw you off when you're down there.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah Anderson in at running back for the Storm. Williams in the slot. Xander out wide.
Handoff up the middle. Has a huge hole. Cuts her way through. 20, 10. Touchdown, Storm.
Hannah Anderson just having a huge night. I'd love to see her yardage total. Maybe just under 100 yards in the first half.
Someday we'll have a stats keeper.
It's not easy. I've tried.
Extra point is up and no good. So with 9:08 left here in the half, 34-0 Storm.
Yeah, Williams goes 2 for 5 on kicks. Just want to give you a little update on that Mile High Cali game. That 23-6 score was in the first quarter.
Whoa!
So I'm not quite sure if we're getting live updates at this point, but I will do my best to try to keep everyone in the loop on that game. All right, well, it'll be Anderson to kick off for the Storm. And it'll be O'Neal and Butters in the backfield to return the kick.
Nice kick. Beautiful kick. Oh.
Almost a perfect kick.
Yeah.
And so we'll have a re-kick here. I do have a live update on that other game. It is 30-6, Mile High in the second quarter.
First down.
Sounds like they're just rolling along. First and 10 for the Warriors. Ball at the 35. Tries to cut her way outside, but she is met by a wall of Storm.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss of a yard there for Butters. Second and 11 for Wasatch.
Warriors, second down.
Warriors come up to the ball on second down and 11. Little keeper up the middle. Another tush push, gets a few yards out of it, looks like.
Yeah, and they'll get back that yardage and more. 3rd and 8 for the Warriors.
After the stop, it is a Warriors third down.
Well, number 75, Mill Burge, is going to check out for Wasatch, and Angela Rebeck is going to check in.
To the outside. Not much there.
It's Warriors fourth down.
Good for about 2 yards, and we're seeing 4th and 5 here. And Butters is still down on the ground. She's being helped up a little slow. And she may be, not sure if she's getting a call or walking off.
She's coming off right now, it looks like.
Well, Reese is back on the sideline. She does have her helmet on.
Yes, she did. I noticed that. And she's coming out.
Yeah, a little slow. Clearly not comfortable trotting onto the field, but she's coming in under center.
Got to give it to her. She's putting in all she can.
Yeah, she may just be coming in to punt the ball away. We'll see what happens here.
Bad snap, and she just has to fall on it. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's going to be First and 10 for the Storm on the 29-yard line. So things just not going right now for the Warriors.
Yeah, between injuries and miscues, bad snap there.
Reese is trying, but you can see her. She's walking in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's staying on the field.
The ref even patted her on the back and talking to her right now, saying, "You gonna be all right?" Looking to pass, lets it go. Caught. In for the touchdown, Storm.
Alyssa Williams on the touchdown. And Nevada is going to take a 41-0 lead.
A 40-0. They got to kick that extra point first.
All right, well, Alyssa Williams is 2 for 5 tonight on extra points.
Well, this time she's kicking the other direction. Blocked. So no good there.
Even after the block, it's your Nevada.
Yeah, I wonder if she tried something new this week that she wasn't doing a couple weeks ago.
So with 5:54 left in the half, it's now 40-0 Storm over the Warriors.
Yeah, Nevada is just feasting on the miscues of Wasatch.
Reese is still out there for a return. I'm sure at this point it's more of a distraction thing, but I would assume the Storm realizes she's not going to be able to do much. So Reese is going to pick it up. Goes down at the 12.
After the kickoff, it's a Warriors first down.
Yeah, I'm surprised she picked that one up. And it looks like she's going to stay in there at quarterback.
I am impressed.
Yeah, it takes a lot of guts, that's for sure, especially to play in those D3 leagues. The Storm know all about that. They've played a lot of years in Division III.
LeBron James would have been on the bench by now. As we were talking earlier before the game.
If anyone is interested in some NBA scores, my Boston Celtics are up on the Cleveland Cavaliers 71-48 at the moment. So happy about that. No change in the Cali Warm Mile High Blaze game. Still 30-6 Blaze in the second quarter. You know, that makes me feel a little bit better about how last week's game, or a couple weeks ago, that game went, because Cali's no team to trifle with either.
No. Cali has always been strong.
Yeah, they've made strong playoff runs every year since I've been doing this. Be excited to see them come to Reno.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a fun one for us.
get a bit bigger crowd, so because it's closer, so to speak, than many of the other teams.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they travel well for
Yes,
sure.
They do.
We always appreciate that. All right, well, it's going to be Reese in at quarterback.
Handoff. Tries to go up the middle. Met by the Storm. No gain there. So
Yeah, I couldn't quite see who the running back was. I believe it was Haley. Oh, excuse me. No, it was number 21, Tressa Clark. Well, Clark's going to check out, and it's going to be Butters in at the running back position.
Warriors come up to the ball. Second down and 10. Looking to pass. And incomplete. I don't know if the Storm was thinking that was a backwards pass or it is close.
I didn't hear a whistle.
Yeah, I didn't. But the officiating crew is discussing it, and they're saying no.
Pass intended for Becky Reese.
After the incomplete pass, it is a Warriors third down.
So 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. Ball still just about the 14. Whoops. As I kick my camera stand. Warriors come up to the ball.
And we're going to see Wallentine in under center.
Looking for somebody downfield, nothing there, and the Storm swallows her up in the backfield. So that's going to make it 4th and long.
Yeah.
Warriors deep in their own territory.
Yeah, chased out of the pocket by Gehringer, and then finally taken down by Seesock.
It's a Warriors 4th down.
4th and about 17. Fourth and 16.
You know who's not here tonight? I haven't seen Mr. Top Hat.
I saw him earlier
Oh, you
walking
did?
around, yeah. I'm
There's your
not
punt.
seeing him in the stands.
Oh, and the Warriors get it.
And I'm not sure if they thought that a Storm player had touched the ball, but it is going to be Nevada Storm ball at the 23-yard line.
You know, I think at that point, if the ball's loose on the ground, you just, go for it. You never know.
That should be standard practice anyway.
Yes. So the Storm with great starting position on the Warrior 23.
All right, everybody, you know what that means. Nevada, first down.
And I'm putting on my sweatshirt.
Yeah, I think I'll tough it out until after halftime.
Yeah, but you don't got shorts on, and you got a long sleeve
true.
shirt. You're dressed up for a night out.
Any occasion.
Handoff up the middle. Still on her feet. Gets all the way up to about the 15.
Yeah, nice little run there by Reese Lowry. It's going to be a gain of about 8.
It's a second down.
It's a good idea, though. I am going to roll these sleeves down. Well, our friends down in LA did score, so 12-30.
Callie's coming back.
Second quarter, a lot of time. A lot of time left.
I would not count them out.
Absolutely not.
Hit in the backfield, hit again, breaks both tackles, gets pushed out about the 11.
Yeah, and Cassie Macias-Hicks has just been bouncing off of tackles all night long, and she does it again there for the first down. 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line.
First down.
And we've got a running clock situation here, 2:16
Do we do running clock
left.
in this league? Works her way to the outside, cuts the corner across the 10, 5, in for a touchdown. Yes? No? Or she? Yep.
And they signal her in. Hannah Anderson with, what was that, her 3rd or 4th touchdown tonight?
Not sure.
Well, Becky Reese did not get up quickly after that last play, and she is limping off the field over there on the sideline, so I'm not sure how much more we're going to see of her tonight.
Yeah, at some point you just got to say, hey,
Yeah.
you need to heal up and get ready for the next game if you can.
Well, Williams 2 for 6 on kicks tonight.
Two-point attempt and gets in. Oh, whistle blown. Do we have another? We have another player down, but we haven't seen a signal whether it was good or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure the call here.
We have a down player on the field.
And it's going to be an illegal shift on the Storm, so that's going to back them up a little bit.
With a repeat for the point attempt.
The player is still down on the other side. And if I remember right, the last time the Warriors here, they were kind of running into this situation too, where halfway through the game, they were getting pretty thin on people on the sideline.
Yeah, it's not a super uncommon occurrence when a D3 team.
As Reese comes back out on the field, so that tells you what how thin they are right now.
I'd like to shake her hand though.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
That is pretty impressive.
That's one determined player, that's for sure. Especially for a sport where they're basically here because they love to play.
Right. Yeah, almost all, if not all, of their funding comes from donations and fundraising.
And isn't there somewhat of the players have to pay themselves a little bit too, right?
Right. Yeah, travel fees and.
Meaning they all have regular 9-to-5 jobs and everything, and like I said, they just come out here for the love of the game.
Well, I'm curious. Are we gonna see Williams get a 6th or 7th kick tonight? Or are we gonna see the Storm try to go for 2 again?
Well, the breeze is definitely almost stopped right now, so this is probably the nicest it's been all day long.
Yeah, as soon as I roll my... Oh, you said it. Oh, you said it. It just picked back up. Still not too bad.
No.
Beautiful day today. Got a nice view of downtown Reno.
As always, as soon as the sun goes down and the lights come up, it'll be really nice.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if we could see any of the lights tonight.
Might be able to see some when I get home.
Yeah.
And I'm not here with the stadium lights on. I'll block it all out. But
yeah.
But you also said it wasn't going to come up till like midnight or so.
Yeah, so around that time.
So we still got a player down on the field. So we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. And the Warrior player is up and walking down the sidelines. So that's a good sign.
And after the penalty, the Storm will redo this extra point, or points depending on what they try to do here.
Looks like they're lining up for the kick. And that one is straight through. Oh, no. That looked good to me.
Yeah, it had a nice line, but it was just a little bit wide right.
2-0, Nevada Storm.
And now we've got an injured Storm player down on the field.
You don't want to get hurt on an extra point attempt. With 1:57 left in the half. It's 46-0, and we just have players on the ground every play now.
Yeah, I can't get the player number.
So I'm assuming, because I've seen her run out for a bunch of injuries, even when Reese got hurt, number nine of the Storm is, I'm assuming, a nurse or something in the middle, because she seems to be out there helping every player that gets hurt.
Right, so they have, assigned players that'll go out and help. You'll see Cassie Macias Hicks as well head out there every once in a while. I do believe that number 9 is Courtney Breeden. Yes, that is correct.
And she is up, coming off the field.
And our injured Storm player is number 82, Beatrice Soto. And she's going to get a little help.
Oh, I was just about to say it's about time for the lights, and there they are.
All right. Well,
so we got 1:57 left here in the half, getting ready for kickoff. Our Storm kicking after that touchdown.
Becky Reese and Dimitri Wallentine back to return the kick.
And she's gonna, she's like, no, I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would either.
Yep. They got some decent field position off of that one. It's gonna be 1st and 10 on the 24.
Yeah, if I were Wasatch here, I'd run the ball out, run the clock down, not try anything too crazy, and try to get out of this half without any more injuries.
I don't think Reese was expecting the ball to bounce towards her.
I don't think so either. It almost looked like the Storm were trying to kick the ball away from her.
Yeah. Handoff up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, gets all the way up to about the 33-34 yard line.
After a Warriors run, it's the 2nd down.
Marshall on the carry for about a 9-yard gain.
Reese hands it off, up the middle again. Gets about another yard out of it. Gonna finally blow it dead at the 35, it looks like. And it's gonna be a 1st down.
That's a Warriors 1st down.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors now. Ball on their own 35. Clock running with just about 35 seconds left here in the half.
Well, Reese still under center. And she's going to try to take it herself.
And she does. Gets a couple yards out of it, it looks like. And that's it. That's the half. Whereas the Nevada Storm 46, the Wasatch Warriors 0. So we'll be back in a little bit, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Todd Miller, Jared Young, local sports program, getting ready to start the second half here at McQueen High School. Nevada Storm and the Wasatch Warriors. Nevada up 46-0 right now. That was a pretty impressive half for the Storm there, Jared.
Yeah, 46-0. The kicking game had left a little bit to be desired for the Storm, but other than that, I mean, they were pretty dominant. Some keys for Wasatch in the second half, I'd just say heart.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot else that you could say about that. I thought they had some nice runs with the tush push, but other than that, maybe some ball security would be a big thing to look out for.
I mean, so far this first half, if I was to choose a game ball, it'd be for Reese, just because she just keeps going out there and just keeps playing. I mean, and you can tell that she is in pain.
Every time.
Yes.
Every time she runs back out onto the field, absolutely. Yeah, as for the Storm, I would say just keep running the ball. Try to chew up this clock and get out of here without getting any more injuries. I'm sure Coach Adam Barrett is excited to be able to draw up a couple creative plays, maybe do a couple new things, test them out. Well, should be getting started here in just a few minutes.
Notice that EMT came across the field over there with somebody on the Warriors, and then number 9 is over there too with the EMT. So I think she's in the medical business somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. I assume she's the team trainer and has some kind of medical background, yeah. A nice little sunset over downtown Reno. That sun went down on the field, though, and it's starting to get chilly for sure.
Yes, it is. It has definitely dropped well over 10 degrees since the sun was up, but that's what happens. We'll go from 80 down to 40 just a matter of hours. But that's the one good thing. I mean, that's why I love it here. It might be hot during the day, but even during the summer, during the hottest times, it will get cool at night. 60s, 70s, and I can deal with that.
Nothing better than driving with your windows down at night.
Yep.
During the summertime, huh? Well, it's going to be Hannah Anderson to kick off the ball here for the Storm. And we do see Miss Becky Reese back to return the kick, along with number 3, Dimitri Wallentin.
They were making the EMTs move a little bit farther from the sidelines there. Now we're ready to go. And I know I'm going to jinx it probably right here, but we have not seen the ball being blown off the tee once tonight, which is amazing for this field. I've done so many high school football games here and stuff. It's just usually you just put a holder there. They'll give them one chance. I don't think that's a win. I think she's just trying to get it in the right spot. Nice kick, and right to Reese. But it goes through, and Reese tells her, stay down.
Yeah, I don't think they want to risk any fumbles. I think they're just going to try to work their way up the field, whatever their field position is.
Yeah, I think I've been filming at this field for I think I'm getting close to about 15 years now. I know,
Wow.
I know you were in high school here when I was filming, so.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Yep. And I've still got tape on just about every game I've done. Got a lot of hard drives at home.
That's pretty impressive.
People always tell me I should load them all up into the cloud, and that still scares me. I'm still kind of old in that sense, but handoff, does a nice little spin move there, gets all the way up to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, nice run for Marshall.
After the run, it's
Just about a
Warriors second down.
4 or 5 yard gain.
So it's going to be second down and about 5 for the Warriors.
Reese in the gun.
This time the Storm is all over that one and gets taken down at the 21.
Yeah, met immediately by Sarah Anderson.
After a short run, quickly knocked down. It is a Warriors third down.
And it's going to be 3rd and 6 for Wasatch. We'll see if we get a tush push here. I would not want to be at the bottom of that pile, though.
No.
And it seems like Becky Reese always seems to be.
Well, she is definitely a Warrior, that's for sure. Looking to pass, lets it go, intercepted, and that's going to be taken in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and they're going to get her for pass interference there.
Oh,
2 flags flew in at the same time. She pushed her before the ball got there, and that's probably going to be a first down there for
That's a flag on the play. That's interference.
for Wasatch.
so that will be first down for the Warriors.
The Warriors are
And it'll be
first
first
down.
and 10 from the 23.
Yeah, interesting. So spot of the foul for pass inter. We don't see a lot of pass interference calls.
No,
It's a lot of running.
I can't remember the last one.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I've ever seen a pass interference call in a WFA game.
Looking to pass again, lets it go, and throws it away. Don't know if there was a miscommunication there or she just didn't want to lose it again, but she takes a hit and she's slow to get up.
It is Warriors second down.
Yeah, Becky Reese is barely standing.
They're staying in a hotel. I bet you she's gonna clear out that ice machine and take an ice bath when she gets. Second down at 10. Handoff up the middle, comes the inside, and Reese went in there and tried to push her and stuff like that. That's, like I said, she just keeps going.
Carry, again by number 70, Casey Marshall.
So it's going to make it 3rd down and 11. Reese hands it off, cuts to the outside, does her little spin move, gets about 5 yards out of it.
After a short run, it's a Warriors 4th down.
Well, 4th and 5 here for Wasatch. And Reese is going to take a moment and get the call.
Let's hear it for our defense, Storm Chaser.
We'll see if they end up going for it here.
Cowbell.
Well, I don't think it'll be this chilly for me next weekend. I'll be down in Vegas covering high school state baseball and lacrosse.
That'll be nice.
Hopefully it's not too hot.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to warm up here, and then you're going to go down to Vegas?
Yep.
Should be in the 80s up here in northern Nevada.
Which means probably 90s or close to 100 down there. Reese steps back, lets it go. Nice pass. Oh, and broken up.
Batted down by number 4, Laura Zander.
That was a nice pass, though.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Storm after that turnover on downs. It's going to be just about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, the Storm coverage was just too good on that.
There was 3 or 4 Storms.
I was going to say, yeah, she was in at least triple coverage. Well, Jesse Felker back out to give the call. It'll be Reese Lowry in at running back.
Handoff up the middle. Bowls her way right through. Breaks, nice run all the way up to about the 7.
Yeah, and she wanted that one. She is still down. It looked like her leg might have got twisted as she was going down. I hope that's not a knee injury.
We got a man down.
Well, Reese Lowry for the Nevada Storm down on the field. I thought she might take that in for a touchdown, but she just got tackled kind of weird at the legs, and
lots of injuries in this game. Most of them are just one person, Reese, but yeah, we've had quite a few players down.
yeah, I feel like that's not an uncommon occurrence when these two teams meet up. I think I've never seen more injuries than a game between Wasatch and the Storm. And the EMT is going to step onto the field, and they're going to evaluate. 5:51 left here in the third quarter. 46-0, Nevada Storm. And while we wait, let's see if we can get an update here on our Mile High Blaze game, and it looks like the score has not changed. Mile High Blaze 30, Cali Ward 12 in the third quarter.
Cali running out of time.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Looks like we're going to get ready to go here again. Don't know if that player had their arm wrapped up, so I'm assuming it was, well, they got a brace and stuff all around her arm, so she might have broken her arm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Initially, I thought it was a knee injury, but then they started wrapping up her arm, and we thought maybe dislocated shoulder or something. But right now, we're just waiting for the EMT to finish packing up.
Here for Storm Chasers.
Yep, she's got that arm wrapped up pretty good, so I'm sure she's on her way to urgent care or something like that. Hope she's gonna be all right. It's not too bad. First and goal for the Storm. Breaks through one, breaks through two, goes in for a touchdown, Storm.
Touchdown, Nevada Storm.
Yeah, and Becky Reese can't even put any weight on that leg. Well, Alyssa Williams scores the touchdown, and now she's gonna kick the extra point. Not the greatest night kicking for Williams, but well, no but.
No good on that one. So with 4:50 left in the third, 52-0 Storm. Yeah, and it looks like we're in a running clock. We were talking about that at halftime and stuff. Didn't know what the rules were as far as the league goes. I mean, I know high school sports, we have it all the time.
Right, yeah, and I mean, I've only ever seen it one other time in a WFA game. I'm not sure at what point they decide to do that, but Reese and Wallentine back to receive the kick.
After the kickoff, it's a Warriors first down.
Just amazed she's still out there.
I can't believe she took off with that ball there for a second.
First and 10 for the Warriors at the 30.
That's got to be like a ligament, meniscus, or ACL or something. And we've got another Wasatch Warrior down on the field.
All right, that's a Warrior down. So we're going to take this time to thank our sponsors, Jimmy B. Pool, Top Notch Barbershop, Sports and Performance Physical Therapy.
Yep, that's a sponsor of the Storm for this season, Jimmy Bean Wool. Got their logo right down there in the bottom. I have commercials for them, but if I ran them on YouTube, we'd get the stream pulled, so can't do that. Well, the clock does stop for injuries.
Yeah, 3:07 left on the clock. 52-0 Nevada Storm.
At the rate this is going, even with a running clock, we could be here till about 11 tonight.
Yeah, well, and if anyone is curious, my Boston Celtics did pull it out tonight. Game 3, a 106-93 win over the Cavs.
How about my Sacramento Kings? Are they still playing?
No, I think they got eliminated.
Shows you how much basketball I watch. I used to go watch the Kings when they had Spud Webb and stuff like that, and that was a long time ago.
I saw the Kings play a couple years ago. Boston came to town and headed out that way.
And I believe, yeah, oh, no, there's the EMT, the ambulance is still out there, so they haven't left yet. Surprised they haven't come back on the field. They're probably tainting.
It looked like she had a family member with her, so he might have just taken her straight there. I'm not sure how it works with the WFA and football. I'm not sure if the players end up taking the cost of that ambulance ride, but whoever's paying for it, I'm sure it's not cheap.
Yeah.
And if anyone's curious, no change in the Mile High Blaze Cali War game. Still 30-12 in the third quarter. And I think we might just be seeing some cramping here.
Looks like the Storm is warming up another quarterback here on the sidelines, or either that or a center. Might as well, at this point, you might as well put some of the extras in there to get some practice.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's what they're doing. I think they're warming up a new center here. It looks like number 32, Sandra Mitrovic. Either that or they're both just trying to stay warm.
That too.
Yeah, this breeze coming in, it's starting to get a little bit chilly.
Yeah, it'll get down into the upper 40s tonight. And then it'll be back to 80 tomorrow.
Be a nice Mother's Day, huh? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You guys got any plans for Mother's Day?
Plant the garden.
Nice.
That is the top of the list as the EMT comes back out.
It's tomato time, huh?
It is tomato time, even though, you know, and there's the one golden rule here in Reno: as long as there's snow on Peavine, the mountain up right behind us, you don't plant. But there's still a bit on the north side of it. But we're getting so late in the season that you got to get stuff in the ground now, because we have a short growing season here in Reno.
Yeah.
But I've got tomatoes in the, well, they're outside right now in the pots, but got tomatoes and peppers and everything else ready to go. So I'll be out there tomorrow, get my garden all tilled up, add some fresh soil, and that way I can make, usually what I do is I just get it. I have tons of tomatoes, so I make just batches of tomato sauce and stuff and freeze it so that during the winter we got ready to go for spaghetti and stuff.
Nice. My parents have a pretty nice garden themselves.
I love my peppers. I grow all kinds of hot peppers, everything from ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers, all the way down to bell peppers. So
Nice. You stuff them at all?
I'll stuff jalapenos, but
Nice.
I'll make some hot sauces and stuff, and a lot of them I give away because I usually end up with so many peppers. And I'm the only one in the family that really likes the hot stuff.
Yeah.
The boys will eat it a little bit, but the wife won't. She won't touch that really hot stuff.
Well, number 76, Chelsea Tugawa, Tuga,
I'm glad you're pronouncing it, not me.
helped off the field.
Well, we got a nice run going there. Reese has probably her best run of the night.
Yeah. She seems to be walking a little bit better there. Maybe just a little rest is all she needed.
Warriors first down.
It'll be something to keep an eye on as this game progresses.
Yeah, that's a first down for the Warriors. Ball is going to be on the 41.
Chasers.
2:31 left in the third quarter. And a little bit of life breathed back into Becky Reese.
Hands it off. Works her way almost to the outside a little bit. Gets a few yards out of it, up to the 44.
Nice little run there by Marshall.
Second down.
Second and 7 for Wasatch.
This time the Storm's right there to meet her. I think she got maybe a yard out of it.
And she does. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Down to a minute left here in the third.
The Warriors third down.
Powers her way up for a couple more.
Yeah, and the Storm is all over that. It's going to be 4th and about 2.
Warriors
I would say at this point, just go for it, right?
Right. Yeah, what do you have to lose? 12 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Hurry up offense here.
Yeah, Wasatch is going to run up to the line.
Whistle blown. They're going to stop the clock with 4 seconds. Timeout called. Was that by the Storm?
Yeah.
All right, that's a timeout. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Jimmy Bean's Wool, a yarn shop that is on a mission to spread yarn love across the world.
So 52-0 left and 4 seconds left in the third.
Sports and performance physical therapy and top-notch barber.
This is one of your longer ones. I mean, we're already into the second hour of this thing. Technically, we should be just about done by now, but we still got a whole quarter left to go.
Yeah, I think, without the injuries, I think we probably would have been there, but Not a lot of flags, though.
No,
not a lot of
definitely
flags.
not.
We saw quite a few penalties against Denver, and that is not the case today. Some new ones for us, though. Pass interference call.
Ooh, drew him off there. That's probably going to be a first down from the Warriors.
And it is. So it's going to be 5 yards, and the Warriors are going to have a first down.
I mean, they drew off basically the whole front line of the Storm.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So it's 1st and 10. Ball is now in the Storm territory, and that's the end of the third. So it's going to be, like I said, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on the Storm 46 when we get here and start the fourth.
Score update for you in the fourth quarter. The Mile High Blaze lead the Cali War 37-12.
So it has, Cali War has kind of stalled out there. So where's the Storm next week? You said at Cali, right?
Yep, they are headed to LA to take on the Cali War, and then they will be back again to take on the Cali War June 8th. That'll be our next game. Before that, they're going to Mile High to try to get a redemption game out of them. But
that would be a tough one.
I was going to say, if Mile High is manhandling Cali this way, it's going to be interesting to see Nevada go in there.
Now, and I'm sure you don't know, but does Denver do all the teams play at high school fields and stuff, or do some play at colleges, or? I'd be kind of curious to find out.
Let me see what I got here. Oh, I don't have my Denver file on me. I left it at home.
Well, it worked that time pretty good. Got a few yards out of it. So he got about maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, 2nd and 7.
Warriors 2nd down.
2nd down for the Warriors. And up the middle again. They're going to seem to like that run and see if they can maybe break through and get some extra yardage out of it. At that time, they maybe got another yard.
Well, I'm not having a ton of luck here.
What, trying to find out where fields are at?
Right.
No.
Just out of pure
just making
curiosity.
Conversation.
Pure curiosity.
3rd down for the Warriors. Reese keeps it. Wow, nice run for her. goes down. That's going to be close to maybe a couple yards off.
After the short run, it's a Warrior.
Actually, it does look like they do maybe have their own stadium, or at least play at the same stadium consistently. It says it's a 5-star stadium.
Well, this is a 5-star high school stadium.
It is. This is a nice field.
Only a few years old.
Yeah.
We're getting on maybe 2 or 3 now. And here's this is her biggest run of the night. Gets the first down.
Yeah, Casey Marshall
Let's see that again.
thundering to the outside. She had one defender on her back and was able to shake her off.
First down.
So that's going to be a first down for the Warriors. Ball on the 30.
.11:36 left here in the fourth quarter.
Handoff. Oh, keeper this time by Reese. Gets all the way up inside the 25.
It is a Warriors second down.
It'll be 2nd and 5 for Wasatch. Reese seems like she's feeling a little bit better.
Kind of getting a 10th wind.
Yeah, yeah, 10th win.
Timeout called by the Warriors. So Reese can probably catch her breath.
10:45.
Light starting to come on at the casinos. Said it's always one of the nicest places to shoot. We've got the best city view from here on this field.
Yeah, it's pretty nice down there tonight, huh?
Barbershop and Jimmy Bean's Rule.
Don't think the Aces are playing tonight, or we might see some fireworks over there pretty soon.
Yeah, maybe within the next hour or so, huh?
Where's that firework Friday? Where did they do it? I don't know. I can hear them all the time in my house when they're going off. And
Yeah, I'm not sure if they do fireworks on Saturdays. All right, well, Wasatch is going to come back onto the field.
and Reese is finally taking a break, it looks like.
Nope, she's in there under
is she?
center.
Then who? I'm looking at somebody else. Well, all right. Oh, gets tripped up right there as she's trying to come around the corner.
Yeah, big tackle made there by Cassie Macias-Hicks. I thought she might slip her foot out and continue that run, but Macias-Hicks just had her wrapped up.
It's a Warriors third down.
So 3rd down and 5 for the Warriors as they come up to the ball. Different runner this time, gets up to about the 20.
Yeah,
It's going to be close to a first down.
give was to number 10, Nicole Adelson. We have not called that name a lot tonight. With the way that Wasatch is beat up, I'm sure any opportunity to give their players a break.
So it's going to be fourth down and about a yard or a short yard. I'm assuming they're going to go for it. Oh, bad snap. But I think she might actually have gotten it. And she did. So it's going to be first down for the Warriors.
The Warriors.
Yeah, tough snap. She had to pick it up off the ground, and I'm surprised that she was able to recover that. But this has been a nice little drive for Wasatch. Probably their best one of the day so far.
Definitely.
I'm sure they don't want to go home with a goose egg, you know.
I see online that somebody says that all the games are at high school fields. Thank you, James Skyver, if I pronounced that right. Nice little spin there. Still on her feet, finally gets taken down.
Yeah, appreciate the update from the chat.
Yeah, chat comes in helpful. Cool thing about this new streaming device I'm using, I can send out an invite to somebody, and I can do a video call right here while I'm streaming. Yeah,
midstream. That's
so
pretty
if we
cool.
had like a coach or something we wanted to talk to at halftime, I could just send out an invite, bring them in, and
that'd be pretty sweet.
yeah, when I learn this thing, it should be pretty cool. As you can see, I've got two other cameras tonight, but as you can see, for some reason the other two are all stretched out. Ooh, that's kind of a nice shot from my cameraman right there. But it just does not provide for a good shot.
Top-notch barber shop. It's one of our sponsors.
Waiting for him to go, Manny Moda. But I used to have, since we're making idle chit chat, I used to have a big mobile setup, 3-4 cases worth and stuff, and it just took up my whole car and a wagon and everything, and I've got this thing all down to one little device now. It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's nice for me. It leaves lots of room for either
Yeah.
my laptop or binder, whatever I decide to bring that day.
Little pitch out there. Gets up to the 20 before she is brought down. Took a little bit of a hit there. You could hear it all the way up here.
And it'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a Warriors third down.
Well, clock's still running. 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And Dimitri Wallentine is going to check in.
So third down and 8. Down to 6:40 left in this matchup. Oh, some movement on the line. And the Storm gets drawn in again. So it moves the ball a little bit more. It's going to make it 3rd down and about 3 now for the Warriors. This is the closest the Warriors have been to the end zone all night.
Yeah, I believe this is their first trip to the red zone, is it not?
Yeah. Another tush push. Oh, and it's going.
And that might just be enough.
Gets up to almost the 8-yard line. That's going to be 1st and goal for the Warriors.
After the push, it was a Wasatch Warriors first down.
No, he's getting bored. Reese hands it off. That spin move seems to work pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're saying as soon as she gets in the pile, she just starts turning around, and it just keeps her going.
Yeah, Marshall's got some moves. Call that one the spaghetti fork. He turned the spaghetti fork.
I like that.
It's not quite a spin cycle, you know?
And they're pushing again. Get inside. Trying to see where she fell. Is that her right there on the 5-yard line?
And they're going to mark it.
On the 4.
Yeah.
After the run, it's a Warriors 3rd down.
So 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line for the Warriors.
This might be their last chance to get some points on the board before the game's over here.
3:30 left. My guess is Reese runs it in. Oh, they're not. Nowhere on that one, so it's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Yeah, the spaghetti fork was not working on that one.
Timeout.
And we may have a couple injured players down on the field here from both teams.
That spaghetti fork turned it a little too tight on some of those players, huh? Well, you got to figure all that spinning and stuff. I'm even surprised on the run. I mean, spinning and getting hit from all sides, you're kind of asking for it at some point. But
Right, yeah, just getting beat up.
that's not Reese is down, is it?
No, I
No, I
don't
can't.
think so. I can't quite see the number on it, though. Well, the Storm player got up and seemed to walk off under her own power. Well, and she's going to get up, and that was, in fact, Casey Marshall. And I'm not sure if we'll see any more of the spaghetti fork the rest of this game.
So she twisted herself up too tight.
Right.
You know, like I was saying, I mean, you keep moving like that, you're twisting those knees and stuff. It's going to...
Fourth down for the Warriors.
And a
Reese
big hit.
Reese goes down hard.
Well, pass deflected by Williams.
Well, that will give the Warriors a chance to definitely get it in. At least 4 more chances.
Yeah, Haley Seesock was the one who put on the hit, and it was just a little bit late. And Casey Marshall's back in the game. Let's see if she punches it in here.
And I think we got a touchdown by Reese. Oh.
But a flag on the play.
Hold on, there's a flag.
Oh, I just say give it to him.
All right.
All right, touchdown, and it was
There we
by
go.
Reese, too.
Wasatch Warriors.
I'm not sure if there's anybody that's more deserving of that one.
Nope. It was definitely for her. She deserves it.
You think they'll go for 2?
Give it to Reese again.
Maybe so.
Reese
Maybe so. I don't know. Marshall's been putting in some work. I
Yes.
think she deserves a touchdown herself. Well, 52-6. Clock is still running. 2:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Because, I mean, when Reese got hurt, Marshall took over for the running. She's had a majority of them.
Right. Well, and I actually think that Wasatch touchdown brought some life back into this Nevada Storm crowd.
And they go in for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, number 10, Nicole Adelson with the carry. So it's going to be 52-8, 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
2-8.
Well, if anything, that's a moral victory for the Warriors. Getting rid of that goose egg.
Yeah, definitely. It would have been a tough night if they had to go home with a shutout. Not sure it's going to be much easier, but
No, but
but at the same time, there's 3 levels between their divisions, so it's it's understandable to some degree.
definitely takes the sting off a little bit, though.
Right. In their own respective division, Wasatch is not doing too bad. They're 1-1 coming into this game, and they showed some pretty good things in the run game. I thought Marshall did really well when she came in and took over for Reese. And if Becky Reese can stay healthy, then I'm sure she's gonna have a great season. All right, well, for the first time since the opening kick, the Wasatch Warriors are going to be kicking the ball away. And it is going to be Becky Reese to kick the ball. Back to return is going to be number 34, Darnell Mute.
I hope she doesn't kick with her hurt leg. Nice bounce. Oh, and there's a tackle. Wow.
Yeah, and Courtney Breeden gets lit up.
See that one again.
After that, solid hit. Nevada first down.
That was a nice hit.
That was a very nice hit, and put on by none other than Casey Marshall herself.
So they're just going to kneel it on here for the last 25 seconds of the game. So that's probably going to pretty much wrap it up here.
Yeah, I lost count of how many touchdowns we had tonight.
A lot.
Yeah. 7 or 8.
I would say that. So that's going to do it here at McQueen High School. Your final score, Nevada Storm 52, the Wasatch Warriors 8. As the teams walk out there to shake hands and stuff. This is Todd Miller and my partner Jared Young. I want to give a shout out to my cameraman Bill Foster and my wonderfully helpful son Matthew Miller for helping us out tonight. You all have a great night, and we will see you next time.